You wake up. You're lying in a futuristic medical facility where advanced technology allows scientists to create an exact clone of you. This clone has your same body, down to the smallest cell and nerve ending. It also has a replica of your brain, perfectly copying every neuron, every synapse, every memory you possess. In fact, this clone believes it is you. It remembers your childhood, your relationships, your preferences, and your fears. Now here's the key question. Does this clone have a soul? The clone has everything necessary for consciousness and personal identity because it has both a mind, a perfectly functioning brain with the same memories and cognition, and a body, a physical form to interact with the world. This clone, it thinks, feels, and behaves exactly like you do. It believes it is you. Does the clone even have a soul? Do we even have souls? Mind, body, and soul? This clone thought experiment raises a powerful argument for dualism. The clone has a body and a mind that function identically to yours, and it experiences the world in the same way. If we claim that your soul is needed to make the clone truly you, we must ask, what is the soul actually doing that the mind and body aren't? If the clone feels and thinks exactly like you do, what role does the soul serve that hasn't already been fulfilled by the interaction of the mind and body? In this case, the soul becomes an unnecessary addition to the explanation of consciousness, since all conscious experiences and personal identity seem to be fully accounted for by the mind-body relationship. But let's consider another thought experiment. Imagine a world identical to ours in every physical way. In this world, there are zombies, but not the kind from horror movies. These are philosophical zombies, and they're physically indistinguishable from humans. They behave just like us, they react to stimuli, and even speak about their thoughts and feelings in the same way we do. However, unlike humans, these zombies have no souls. For example, if you and your philosophical zombie stubbed your toes, you would both say, ouch, and react like a normal person. But the zombie wouldn't have any soul guiding its behavior. This is a weaker version of the zombie world thought experiment. In Chalmers' original, the harder version of the zombie world thought experiment was more specific. It doesn't even grant the zombies in the zombie world any internal conscious experiences. I'm not even having that debate. I'm conceding that conscious experience exists and granting it to the zombies. But when we're dealing with the weaker zombie world problem, two questions arise. What is the difference between the two worlds? What does the soul contribute that the mind doesn't already account for? In real-world medical cases, some patients with severe epilepsy have had their brain's corpus callosum, the part that connects the two hemispheres, surgically severed. After this procedure, patients' hemispheres can sometimes act independently, almost like two separate minds within one body. If we were to take a harder stance on materialism, there are a number of questions that we could ask about the soul, that we could also ask about internal conscious experience. However, whatever the mechanics of consciousness are, it seems to be pinned to conservatively the nervous system and specifically the brain. It has a location in that sense. But what about the soul? Why should it evade questions like, what is it made out of? Where is it located? What are the properties of it? So, after exploring clones, zombies, and split brain cases, we're left with one essential question. If consciousness and personal identity can be explained by the mind and body, is there any space left for the soul? What do you think? Can we live without souls? Let me know in the comments below.